In chapter 1313, Hayden and Grandma May continue their discussion on independence inside the family and go further into it. Grandma May, according to Hayden, has some degree of independence in Spoon, where she is allowed to travel wherever she pleases without anyone daring to contradict her. The elderly woman remains silent despite realizing that this ruse does not work as well on Hayden as it does on Serenity. Kevin, Grandma May's grandson, shows up with a delectable lunch just as the conversation comes to a stop. Kevin had used the opportunity that his grandmother was still asleep to take care of some pressing business concerns. He enters the ward and sees Hayden's security standing at the entrance. Given his responsibilities within the hotels run by the York Corporation, he feels somewhat helpless despite the fact that they address him as Mr. York. He is aware that although his grandmother wants her grandchildren to have their own families, he does not like the idea of being coupled with Hayden. Greetings are exchanged with Hayden and his Nana as Kevin walks over to the bed. The air is still a little tight and Hayden is silent, appearing to be buried in contemplation. Grandma May is relieved to see Kevin and cries out to him right away because she wants to talk to him. Kevin welcomes his grandmother and Hayden while simultaneously amused and a little uneasy. Hayden addresses Kevin as Mr. York and gets up from her seat in a show of deference. She engages in a brief conversation before finding an excuse to leave the ward, giving Kevin and Grandma May some peace. Kevin observes Hayden leaving and is relieved to see her form vanishing. Hayden's skills and abilities are respected, but he doesn't sense any romantic chemistry between them. He sees her as a handsome man and finds it strange to have any sort of attachment for her. After Hayden leaves, Kevin retires next to his grandmother's bed and prepares to eat the supper he prepared for her. He then continues to tell her about Hayden's hectic schedule and her plans for lunch with a significant customer. Kevin underlines that Hayden only went to see Grandma May because she was going by the hospital and had a sense of obligation because of the incident that resulted in the elderly woman's hospitalization. Kevin and his granny continue their talk as they explore a range of subjects, including family issues, cherished recollections, and recent developments in their personal lives. Their relationship is still strong, despite the occasional arguments and divergent viewpoints. Knowing how valuable their time together is, Grandma May treasures these times with her grandson. Assuring his Nana's comfort and well-being while she is in the hospital, Kevin shows his love and concern for her throughout their chat. While listening intently to her story, he offers words of support and encouragement. Grandma May, on the other hand, is proud of her grandson's development and accomplishments, and she is inspired by his commitment and perseverance in leading the family's commercial endeavors.